audio coming through now?
Hopefully.
That should be better.
Hello, test 120.
All right, so let's see how we're going now. We are dropping a few frames. I wonder if that's because maybe of the weather outside. It is very, very gloomy outside. So
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm getting the dreaded circles, but you're not, so...
But I'm on my hotspot too.
Yeah, so you got a slightly better connection than me.
On.
Should already... oh, you got it turned on still, yeah. Hurt.
all right, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let me get out of this.
Right, yeah. Yep, I'm on that now. Give it a second, see what happens, eh?
Mm-hmm.
There we are, getting 5x5s in the chat there.
Perfect.
Cool. Oh, we're getting there.
What an afternoon, hey?
Yes.
That has been a saga getting this up and running,
It has
hasn't it?
been a little bit of a boys on stream.
Yes, hello.
Afternoon, everyone.
And InPlaneSight is over here as well. Hello, hello.
Yes, hello.
So we couldn't get out and do a live today. The weather is looking pretty horrible out there.
Yeah, I keep looking at the rain radar and I'm waiting to start.
Yes.
I don't think it's far away, no.
No. Bye-bye says take two. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, bye-bye.
Yep, we're getting there.
So we thought we'd come on here and just do a bit of a Q&A or just a bit of a the chat up on screen.
Yeah,
So we're here to answer questions if we can and just chew the fat for a while this afternoon. A little different.
Rosie Matthews in the chat saying, finally, hi, Pete, Mick and Tim.
Hello. Hello, Rosie.
Over the Gremlins. Dean, we're not using the thingy at the moment. It's direct to YouTube, so... Gone the old backup route.
Yeah, you got to go.
It's working.
You got to do it sometimes, though, don't you?
That's it.
If that's what's needed, then
Exactly right.
you do what's needed.
Notice we're still getting a bit of freezing where I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dave C here says another decaffeinated version of IPS.
Yes, another IPS live. Light,
Yes.
sorry, yes, light.
Dean Stalker says, love the red cord.
No, I'm sitting inside in my cab, enjoying a nice glass of Cab Merlot.
Beautiful. Lucky bugger.
Yeah. Thank you, Megatha, for dropping it off for me.
Carol Ann is in the chat as well. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Robert is in the chat as well. Hello, InPlaneSight and Melbourne Flyer in the site. Shed, thanks, boys. Looks like the umpire's ruling on the mob in the chat house.
Oh, dear.
So if anyone's got any questions, if you want to ask anything of Melbourne Flyer or InPlaneSight, so you're more than welcome to post a question. Don't know how long we'll go live for, as long as the internet can hold up for, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
But there's no plane today.
No,
Well, we can see if the odd one coming out the window there.
Yeah.
but not quite the close-up we're used to.
No, exactly.
No, they're like a spot in the sky about 4 or 5 kilometres away.
Yes. Matthew Ruskin's in the chat as well. Hello to you, mate.
Nathaniel, you there?
Nathaniel's there as well. G'day, mate. YPPH plane.
We've actually got Scott Ames asking a question, asking what you do.
I don't work at the airport.
No, Pete doesn't work at the airport.
No, but
just loves being there.
I just mentality, and that's where we'll leave it.
Yep.
So
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
that's the safest thing. But just love aviation.
that's
Rosie
it.
Matthews, if you could stream at any airport outside of Australia, which
Ooh.
one would you choose?
That's
Sticky on that one because there's
Yeah.
so many good options out there.
look. I would love to do St. Martin. Bud.
Yeah, true.
I think that'd be
they
cool.
don't have that much traffic.
Wouldn't mind doing LAX. I think that would be quite nice. A lot of movements.
I'd like to do Atlanta
Yep.
if I was on the continent Frankfurt.
Okay.
Frankfurt would be pretty busy.
Yeah. More Heathrow and Manchester and that, but you don't see a lot out of the continent itself.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a regulatory, sort of in Germany and whatnot.
I don't know.
Don't know. Yeah.
Ask.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what we always do whenever we are going to a different airport is we ask the question,
Yep.
Can we stream from here?
That's it.
The answer's no.
Yeah. Alyssa, when are we going to get a Zoom with all of you Aussie and Only Planes Network in on this too? Would be awesome.
It'd be good to sit down with everyone.
Might be something that gets looked at for Spotterfest next year.
Yeah, not sure. Don't know. So I haven't heard a lot of planning for it yet. So
No. I work, so
makes it hard. Yeah,
It does.
Work always has to be your first priority.
a lot of
so-
changes happening at work as well. So not
Ah.
exactly sure what March next year,
Yep.
but that's just me.
Yeah, no, I'm loose and free. 'Cause I am so cool.
You're lucky. Plane Peak 66, InPlaneSight, Melbourne Flyer, good evening. I'm currently in Sydney having a spotting week, including Richmond Air Show.
Oh, that would have been nice. What
Yeah.
What do you think of it, Pete?
You'll definitely have to let us know.
I have some pretty good.
Yeah, it's something we might have to put on the calendar for next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I knew this year was in the middle of my holiday, and well, as it ended up, and I ended up being in Sydney anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it might have to be on the calendar for when they have their next one. Yeah.
Yeah. Porch would have made good for a show today. No,
No.
probably couldn't afford it anyway.
And Mel was going out there.
Yeah.
Set up some cameras outside on.
It's actually hard to move.
Yeah.
It was the first year we were two girls around, and my goodness, my legs were burning by enjoying the ride, and we're pedaling and nuts
Yeah.
off, and yeah.
We should say is I'm loving this caravan.
Good room here as well, mate.
Oh, it's not bad. Look, it got every microwave and a couple there, nice fridge.
Got a nice little podcast set up.
Nice
The
little
bathroom's
life, right?
small, but it's got everything we need.
That's it. Perfect.
If I could steal one,
Or anything.
Take it off
Yeah.
Sydney and have it come to either Melbourne or Adelaide.
It would have to be either FedEx or
The UPS Air would be nice. a
Eva
nice one.
Air.
Eva Air. Hey, I can't remember. It's one or the other. They don't like being called.
Oh,
they like being
okay.
called they like being called EVA Air, not,
Yep.
not Eva.
Yeah.
I believe I think it's that way around. That it's not meant to be Eva Air. It's meant to
Okay.
So-
Dave C says we're freezing a bit still.
yeah, it's gonna be happening.
Adelaide Runways. If you guys could get ground access to any airport, what would it be? Melbourne?
Yeah.
Got to go with the home one?
More so than Sydney.
Yeah.
Now, the reason is from one or two spots, you can cover pretty well
Yeah.
anything. Can't cover everything.
Yeah. We've been airside at Sydney Airport before. We did the Team Kids tour a long years ago.
Yeah,
They put us on buses, and funnily enough, Kurt from Sid Squad will see such and such.
yeah,
And
nice.
it was like a 1.5, 2 hour trip just
Oh,
around
yeah.
like the internals of the front of the bus and recording.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
say local as well and say Adelaide.
Yep.
I think there's always more that you can learn about your own aircraft at your own airport.
Yes.
So I think it's a good idea to do that. And I once in a blue moon would be cool.
Hey, it doesn't hurt to reach out. earlier in the year. We are. Well, actually, no, that one they asked us.
Yeah, we didn't ask about it. They reached out to us.
See how good's that?
Yeah.
Just a really awesome relationship with Melbourne Airport.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is developing a relationship with your local airport.
And, and they know you're respectful and B.
Exactly.
So yeah.
How good's that?
I think I'd like to say Melbourne, as Mick said, there's a couple of spots that you can cover the whole airfield. So again, Brisbane would be the same sort of problem with their split runways.
Yep.
Lions?
No, it looks pretty big.
Telling us. Singapore.
Okay.
Singapore.
I can see a bluish tail.
Adelaide Airport Wednesday early morning. Any tip?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How early? If we're talking no checked bag.
2 hour.
Hour?
Yeah.
All right.
Getting through security can be a bit of a pain that time of morning.
Yeah. Well, I do like you've got the your bag scanners, which.
And you know what? I don't.
Yeah.
Because I hate taking my shoes off and all of that kind of stuff.
Oh no. Oh
So,
really?
yeah.
No, the only thing I had to take off was my belt.
Okay. See, and I hate that as well. Your belt and your pants and your shoes all at the same time. It's a bit of a hard thing.
On the clips.
A little clip.
Yeah.
And I don't seem to worry them.
Okay. Well, that's all right then. Apart from your general love of planes, what made you all get into the streaming side of it all?
I'm a technology nerd.
Yeah,
Yep.
you do. I was watching airline videos live in LA and Sid Squad and thought there with a clunky old PC and made it work. If you go back and watch our very first couple of shows, they are
generator.
Yeah, that's how it was all powered, petrol generator. So it was always the hum. Didn't have Roadcaster. Didn't have all the lack of a Melbourne live stream.
It was the same for us as well. Adelaide Airport, and we were running a struggling just a little bit.
Yep.
Same thing. I saw other people at other airports doing the same thing. I thought, all the behind the scenes cams, some of them back in the day.
Yep.
What they were doing was like, okay, we'll go get some stuff and we'll build our own. It was horrible. So we gave up on the idea of that. $122.
Yeah.
And then we just slowly started making our way back into live streaming again.
Started out with completely different software than we use now.
Yeah.
And was 10 odd months we were running off mobile phone hotspots.
Yeah.
Until we finally went, you know what, the hotspots are starting to be a problem, and upgraded to a dedicated modem and external antenna. So which, as you guys witnessed, once you changed across to your external antenna, she's just a lot better. It's not perfect, but
it's still there.
It's wireless internet. You're always going to have an issue with wireless internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Hamish on that with a question. What's the most struggling things you guys have to do?
Internet's the big one. If you don't have internet, you don't have a
notch cameras, top-notch computers. If that internet gives out, that is our biggest struggle.
It's very rough. Hi, Tim, Pete, Mick. Was the A321 XLR, Tim, did you like it? I'm going to cover that.
No, it was awesome to get on board that and experience it. Look, it's 737 in size. It is a bit wider.
Yep.
Obviously, they were quite nice. We got to sit in business and one in economy. Economy probably was a little bit in the 737s at the moment.
Yeah,
but I still wouldn't say that they were. I still wouldn't say that they were comfortable.
Sure.
For long haul. Like we did what, an hour and a half up to Sydney, and I had no seat, mate. So the real comparison's not there until you're three abreast.
Yeah, that's when you tell if it's good or not.
Yeah, once you've got someone sitting right next to you in that middle seat.
Yeah.
Until you have that, you don't really.
True.
You can't really gauge of whether or not it's good, but yeah, 60. A lot less. Sorry, guys, got a full flight. Can you please check your bags if you don't need them?
Yeah, it's not good when you hear that.
No, but no, nice aircraft, and it'll be good to see some new metal up in the sky. Replace.
Well, if we've got aircraft there that are old enough to vote, they've got to be starting to get too old.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, well, I think VXA are 23 years old.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah,
it's definitely getting on.
Yeah, I remember photographing them when they first arrived when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So I had opportunities to go airside.
Lucky bugger.
Yeah, that's sort of that's where my aviation bug came from. Dad used to work at Qantas, so in sort of his last couple of years that he was at Qantas, I was doing media studies at school, and one of the things was photography assignment. And I went, "Hey, Dad, there's a new airplane. Yeah, any chance you can get me airside?" He asked the
See what I can do.
Yeah, he asked the questions, and hey presto, we went airside. Both for the Yanini, so VXB, the second 7-3. Believe it or not, when they brought the A330s in, also got to go out and have a look at the first ones of those as well.
See, that's cool. Hamish McCourt saying hi, boys. G'day, mate.
G'day.
Hope you're doing well. Who or what got you into streaming planes?
As I said, for me, in airline videos live in LA.
For us it would be me and Mark, and we both loved helicopters. And then one day we thought, well, let's go to the airport, take some photos.
Yep.
Then it just went from there.
Yeah. That's good.
We went there nearly every weekend if we weren't working, and then had the same passion.
Yep.
And it just grew from there. And then we saw online people were live streaming. It's like, good idea. We can probably try to do that as well. And it just grows from there.
Yeah, well, for me, it came. I was involved in general aviation for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Through the Royal Victorian Aero Club, and I used to fly until I became diabetic.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, CASA don't like you flying when you're diabetic. So that ended that part of the life adventure. And then Tim mentioned about actually streaming, because I always maintained the interest in the aircraft.
Yeah.
He mentioned about streaming. I thought, this could be a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone remembers our really early shows. It was just me for a little while, and then we got Mick out there to join me on site. So it used to be Mick used to watch from home and monitor things, and if he noticed a problem, and then we went, well, why don't you
get you out there? Yeah.
We rigged up a second headset, and
I might see about turning.
Oh, the one directly above us.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Because it is flickering quite a bit.
Yeah. Trouble is, I can't tell which.
No, it's not that one. I think you turned it off a minute ago.
Well, let's try that.
Is
there
it
you go.
showing on your...
A little bit, yeah. I think if we turn any more off, we're going to be in darkness.
Oh, no.
So.
Hang on.
Yeah, hang on. I'm
your feed's delayed.
That's right. All good.
Yep. But yes, that's what got us all into streaming.
Yeah.
Basically looking at other people doing.
All right. Looking for some more questions that you guys we've already done that one.
Yes. Internet.
Robert, who has the most specialised plane spotting rigs anywhere? OPN. When it comes to...
What was the question, sorry?
Rigs anywhere here or the world?
I'd say...
In Australia, it would be...
Built their stuff from the ground up, and it's very... shelf.
No, it's very much not.
So it's it would definitely be OPN.
Worldwide,
is nothing special. I've seen their BTS and
Okay.
laptop, roadcaster,
Yeah.
mics. So no, from
Which is the airport that's got all those?
that is LAX.
Yeah.
That side of the thing, yes, but they're
There's also another airport. There's a channel called Flight Focus 360. Could be.
it's one. Yeah, it's another AI.
Yeah, and it's all AI as well.
There's one. I think it's Minnesota.
Yep.
You can actually via the chat.
Oh, really?
You go and put in a number. It gives you a list of what the numbers. And someone else puts another number, it changes to that.
See, that's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
And
but
they've got what, 20 odd cameras around?
yeah, they've got so many set up all around all on buildings around the airport.
Within the air side, but
Yeah.
most ground side.
See,
That's pretty cool. So yeah,
man, I'm going to start trying to work out how they do all of that now.
I think it's Minnesota. The LA ones, like the 24/7 camera, they produce a show with multiple AI cameras. So an AI cameras,
Wow.
that is pretty cool. But if we're talking, no, their setup is fairly similar.
Yeah,
I'd
no,
say
it
to
was
ours,
the auto show I was talking.
the auto, just actual live streamers with hosts. I'd just leave it with OPN at the moment.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. Megath is back with another question. Favorite? I've never been overseas, so I can't really comment. I've been on Qantas, I've been on Jetstar, and that's pretty much it. And I thought that was pretty cool. It was one of the special liveries as well. So
yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I know you. It'll be off to a certain island out in the Pacific.
The Fiji 350. Fiji Airways. Flight of all time. Honestly, and this is fairly entitled. I've been on particular one.
Yeah, every flight has one thing unique to it, so it's hard to work out which one it would actually be.
Like I got to do when I was younger, I got to do a flight over the Grand Canyon.
See, that'd be fun.
Flight there,
and you love that one for certain reasons, but you might like a flight on United or something rather for a different reason.
Yeah, from Vancouver Island back to Vancouver, that was pretty cool because that was different. I'd never been in a helicopter. Transatlantic, Trans-Pacific.
Yeah, pros and cons.
Yeah, so hard to pick one.
Yeah,
I've got come to mind.
Yeah,
one of my early flights to America.
Ooh,
that was a beautiful.
I've done from Sydney to Adelaide.
Yep.
Look, I can't remember what I flew to Sydney on.
Yeah.
It was some nondescript domestic plane.
Yeah.
But I'd booked the 747 of where it was going to be on the plane.
Yeah.
And ooh.
Happily.
That was good. But equal to that.
Yep.
For a bit of background, my wife is an invalid and wheelchair bound.
My father was as well.
In 2014, Ivan and I went and did 2.5 months.
Yeah, quite a while.
All around the United States.
Yep.
Air New Zealand. We had, I think it was a 777 one way, and I want to say it was a 350 coming back.
Yep.
But as much as anything for the plane, It's more the service that we got and the help we got for Adelaide was
second
it was
to
out
none.
of this world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
that's another reason why you remember it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They literally flew us through security and customs.
Yeah.
Special assistance quite often gets a lot of
priority
good treatment. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of airlines do it well. I'm sure there are some that really don't, but
Air New Zealand are definitely in the do it well category.
5-star ticks there.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. InPlaneSight, my biggest struggle is putting up with you three.
Oh, thank you, Hayden. Thank you.
We're not that bad, are we?
You know where the X button is. No, it's him. It's that one.
No, it's those ones. Absolutely.
And Hayden, he's a legend on all the shows that he's part of.
Yeah.
So
He helps out.
He's another super mod.
And he comes through with members that he supports in every way possible. The guy's he's a legend.
Yeah. He's very good. Thank you very much, Hayden, for everything you do, mate. Blue Dog says, hi, all. Do you think the A321 will ever come to Adelaide?
Yes.
I think you're going to see it.
You'll see it on, I reckon, Melbourne Adelaide flights.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Possibly Sydney Adelaide as well.
Okay.
Yeah, well, look, they've got 48 of them coming in total. 16 are going to be international.
They'll have to eventually then.
Yeah, well, remember, they're getting rid of 737s.
Yeah.
And you get a fair few 737s.
Oh, we get heaps of them.
Sydney, from us.
Yeah.
Even from Perth, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're already operating to Perth, so you may very well see them doing Perth Adelaide.
Yeah, see, that'd be good.
And I would suggest not too far distant future.
Yep.
Yeah, as they start rolling them out. So I think we're getting, it's a total of 8 this year.
Wow.
So, we'll start seeing the first 8 737s phased out slowly as well. But 16 of them are going to be international configuration, which would be nice to see those on domestic.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have lie flat business class.
Wow.
So they're going to be Qantas's first narrow body with lie flat business class.
Sweet.
So, but the CEO of Qantas, I didn't bother taking up any of her time to do an interview. Small fry, and I don't like doing interviews like that with big people anyway. But I overheard some of the interviews, and they're talking about doing. Actually, this is where you probably will see them.
Yeah,
they're talking about doing Adelaide, Singapore with them.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just remembered that then that they're talking about doing Adelaide, Singapore.
So Qantas.
The internationally configured aircraft.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of criticism and questions come to court. Who is going to actually sit down the back for a 6-hour flight in economy unless they're going to do, A, C, D, and F only, the B and the E seats. Yeah, are they going to mark them out? As I said, the legroom was all right. Yeah, from what I experienced, but
as soon as you go further back,
well, I'd hate to have a bag at my feet though. I'm not that tall. Mick obviously is taller, and there were even taller people on the flight. And if you had to have your bag at your feet, you'd have no.
Cool.
So, but you will see them. You'll see them.
Because, of course, this is a streaming show.
We've got the Tim Tams.
We have the Tim Tams out.
Of course.
Now, being the host, you...
Silly.
Come on.
All right. I'll have one. Thank you very much. That was a nice close. Tim Tam.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. Tim Tams for everyone. There you go. Have a bite.
Tim Tam.
Tim Tam.
All right.
Yum. Can't even speak now. Abalash says that if you were a collector, what type of aircraft would you collect?
Model or real life?
Ooh,
that's a good
rebuttal.
Okay, one of each. Okay, what would your favourite model and your favourite collect?
My favourite model ever built was a Heinkel Apache 111 Grief.
Right.
It was an airfix kit.
Yep.
And I would have been 12, 14 years old.
Yep.
Real life. Small plane. I could happily live in a Seneca.
Yep.
Something larger.
Okay. For me,
I don't know.
For me, model, I like.
Yeah, I was just thinking the A350.
So I've got a nice A350 and a plane real life. I would love the PC-24.
That would be pretty nice.
The PC-24 would be a brilliant little plane for travelling.
That little pocket rocket.
Yeah, the pocket rocket.
Australian Streamers
airline. Yes.
That's the one.
Yeah, look, for
a little fleet of those would be good.
For me, model, I'd probably, real one, something that can do longer distance. Still in the business jet class, so the private jet.
Gulfstream?
So maybe like a Gulfstream 7500 or something like that. Something that can do nice long.
I don't want to do, Trans-Pacific in a stovepipe.
No. Trans-Pacific in a
you'd be too small, really.
Yeah, but
true.
Yeah, Global 7500 or something similar to that would be
nice. Next question.
Oh dear,
a little bit controversial. Blue wine and peg it to the clothesline.
I did.
It's not up to me because Megatha actually purchased that bottle, and she's left it here for us to have a drink or two on.
I bought it actually.
Well, thank you.
At her request.
Look, if we do
down to their caravan after all.
I was going to say if we do, it will be members only, and it will be level above the terminal.
Yeah,
which doesn't exist.
Yeah. So how many?
Yeah. YPPH Plane Guy says they can see the Melbourne Flyer sticker there and the little YPPH one in the corner there as well.
YPPH there, Melbourne Flyer there.
You have to. I think I have to stick that one just over there.
Done.
Okay, put the Tim Town and just give it a lick and stick it on there.
Oh, dear.
There we are. For those, can we see that?
But now we can't see Tim.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just sit here.
There you go. The YPPH logo's on there.
Yeah.
Easy saying, whereabouts do you get your streaming equipment from?
Various different locations. Yeah.
Cameras from at the moment we use Canon equipment.
Yep.
Although we are looking at a Sony. Our audio mixer is a Rodecaster, which was DJ
City. Yeah, DJ City for us. Yep.
Boxes.
What, the toolboxes?
No, what do you call them? Stream decks.
Oh, Stream Decks. Direct from Amazon.
Right.
That's what I was going to say. A lot of gear comes from Amazon. It might be a brand name like Stream Deck, and you can even get the Rodecaster, expensive, off Amazon. But I don't know about you, Pete, but I get a lot of our gear off Amazon.
Yep.
Some of the more specialized gear, so like the headsets you see us all wearing, the Audio Technicas. I don't,
which are brilliant.
Yeah, I don't think they
the fluffies on them were Amazon.
The fluffies and the new ear pads that Pete put me onto, they're from Amazon. They're just replacement pieces, but sometimes you do have to go to specialized stores. But somewhere like DJ City, and I think it's in Melbourne.
Store
anyway.
DJ.
I don't know if you got that over here as well. Or...
we can buy from them. We get it shipped over.
Yeah. So Store DJ and DJ City are where we buy most of our audio speciality gear.
Yep.
But Stream Decks, they're them from Amazon. You can get them from JB
Hi-Fi. Cables, power. Amazon. It's cheap, reasonably cheap and quick delivery.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and for us for InPlaneSight, we in the city, specialist camera store. They do tripods, cameras, video cameras, drones, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yep. Nice.
The mixer came from Amazon.
Yep. We probably paid too much for it.
The device is going live to YouTube from was direct from YOLObox.
Yep.
The tripod came from Amazon as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So cabling is just like a mixture of everything, mostly Amazon though.
Yeah, and it's just a speed cable.
Exactly.
You don't need gold plate.
No.
We're not quite at that level of accuracy. Cables are power anyway.
Yeah.
They're only using them really for power.
Yeah.
There's a few that we use for data, but
Yeah.
a lot of it's just for wall warts to devices to get them going.
Masterson says, "Hi guys, watching from New Zealand."
Hey, hello.
Greetings and salutations.
B Reels says, "Watching from."
Another New Zealander, yes.
Yes.
G'day.
Blue Dog says, "My favourite flight was over the mountains of Bougainville."
Bougainville.
Peacekeeping, so they were bright orange, beautiful scenery.
Oh, okay.
Robert says, "What was the earliest age each of you flew first?" I was 7. Dad was interested in block of land on there to check it out on a light medium plane.
Okay.
For those that aren't local, that's the rain we're looking.
I'll grab
You
that
got
one.
it?
There, so probably best that we don't head out in that.
No, unfortunately, the stream 1 expensive, 2 not
Yeah.
waterproof.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just avoid that one, and that's why we thought we'd come on here and.
Yeah, let's do a bit of a chat, have a bit of a Q&A with our followers.
Now,
So
getting back
what's
to
your earliest flight?
my earliest flight, gee, I can't even. Well, it would have to be going to Cairns, I think. I would 11, 12 years old, I think.
Yep.
Don't remember much about it. It was with Ansett. I remember that. I don't remember the type of plane. Yeah, I remember flying, and that's about it.
Yep.
So,
Well, my first was in a decathlon. It's you know what it is? It's like a 152
Yep.
Cessna, but it's built for acrobatics,
oh, gee.
tail dragger.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
And I was involved in a radio group in my teenage years,
Yep.
and there was another gentleman also in the radio group who was also a pilot,
Yeah.
who invited me to come one day, which is also his history.
His history, yep.
But he took us up and flew down to the training area, and within the training area, there is a system of air which is known as the acrobatics
Yep.
box.
Yeah.
I was hooked.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun and bit exciting.
From then on, I was always going to learn to drive a plane.
Yeah. No, look, for me, earliest flight was
Yep.
Yeah.
I was really young, but again, that comes back to Dad working for Qantas. So the opportunities for me to were a lot more abundant.
Yeah.
It's always what your family life dictates.
Exactly.
Well, when you can get airfares at 10% of the purchase price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
jealous.
Yes,
do it,
but
don't you?
the risk there is you're on standby. I did a trip with Dad when I was 17 to the States. It took us 3 days to leave Melbourne.
Yeah.
Just because we'd rock up to the airport. Yep, we're on standby to Los Angeles. No, sorry, no seats.
Yeah.
Third
Just have to wait.
day we were standing there, and they're like, do you mind going via Auckland and having a 6-hour layover? And Dad and I are like, Avgeek's going for a 6-hour layover at an airport. No problem.
Not
at
a
all.
problem at all.
So they got us out on that one. We spent 6 hours in Auckland. We spent 5 minutes outside the terminal at Auckland. Went, oh, we're in New Zealand. Okay,
Yeah.
back in we go.
Watch the planes.
Yeah, checked out because we had to clear customs and everything because it wasn't a connecting flight. We were on a Melbourne Auckland flight, and then we were picking up a Auckland LA flight. So we had
From
to clear.
Qantas.
Yeah, I think it was the Sydney Auckland. 2003, so it was before they started doing the direct Melbourne and Sydney flights. So I think we were on a the equivalent of something from Melbourne to Auckland,
and then
we were
LA.
picking up the Sydney Auckland LA flight. So we technically had to clear because they were technically 2 tickets and staff political nonsense. So yeah, we had to clear customs, get our bags, go upstairs, drop them back in, and go back out again.
Yeah. Wow.
6 hours in Auckland. Oh no, what are we going to do? Just watch aeroplanes from an so,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Hardy, the king of the SANFL, says that Adelaide weather is so annoying. It's not just the weather, it's also the fact that if it does rain, we've got nowhere to go to straight. It does make it hard as well.
Yeah, it's where we are fortunate with having the ability to go down one level. If it's if it's 40 knot westerlies and the rain's coming in sideways, anything then either.
Exactly.
But we've got a little bit more opportunity for shelter. Adelaide Airport.
I think we do.
To give you something undercover. You do a great job advertising Adelaide Airport for
We
them.
try as much as we can.
Yeah, I think the least they could do is pop up
the fence is just a little bit. Either way.
No. What you need is the coach's box on top of the terminal.
Yeah.
Now that would be nice.
How nice would that be? Hey, that little golden room you can see.
Yeah.
Just gut that, knock out the windows.
Yeah.
Leave the roof.
Have the windows openable.
Oh, yeah, openable. Yes.
So you can get the sound as well.
Yeah.
True.
True.
Would be nice.
But still have some protection if it is raining and blowing
and
the
still,
rain in.
Still be able to get something out there for the fans.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, I do have to mention something there. Jet Clips Australia saying that I would make a good Santa. Do you want to tell them or should I?
He plays Santa annually for Megatha's childcare centres, and he has already agreed to do Santa for Miss 8's athletics this year. He plays Santa on multiple occasions, so it doesn't need to be told he can.
There you go.
So
how cool is that?
He already is Santa, and he did the Melbourne Flyer Santa last year.
I can imagine.
It was an afternoon evening show, and he still could. February, it still gets very hot. It still
gets hot, yeah.
February, it still gets very hot.
It still gets hot, yeah. Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Mick's headquarters while he's in Adelaide.
Meg and the girls were coming over for a holiday, so we decided while they're over there, we looked at me coming over, priced up flights.
Yep.
And then worked out what it would cost in fuel.
Sometimes cost.
It is.
Fuel to come over, and I've still got about a third of a tank plus 20 litres. Before I come over was $170.
Gee.
That's
which is good.
But
the Flyer,
$100.
Yeah, it's about $250 each way. Yeah. But as I found, better to go to Sydney than to come back from Sydney.
Yeah.
It's like what Sydney because there was another $150 earlier.
Yeah, and you know, I certainly don't mind driving it.
If you've got a lot of gear as well, sometimes you can't take it on the plane either. So
that was the other thing. It made it so much easier. You didn't have to pack it all down into something that can go on an aeroplane.
Yeah.
Just throw it in the
back.
Yeah, you drove over to Sydney as well?
Yeah, I drove all the gear up there.
Yeah.
I flew up because of time constraints with work and everything. Mick spent the day driving up. I flew up and, did work when I got there, and then Mick drove it.
Yeah,
so,
in the middle of
worked
it, we caught COVID.
Oh, yes.
And not fun. Lachlan's Flight Radar says, I run my lens hoodie.
Yes, he very proudly has the Melbourne Flyer sticker on his lens hoodie. Represented, so appreciate it, mate.
And he also says, I love this Q&A content as well.
It's
good fun, something a little bit different.
Yeah, it's something we probably should
It just takes a bit of rain to give us new ideas, doesn't it?
Sometimes that's it, eh?
That's it. Should I mention that Tim Tams are half price at Woolworths from this Wednesday? Okay. Speaking of which, we're now heading to Melbourne to get some.
Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Perfect. Dave C says, first flight was on a 747 in first class. I was too young then to appreciate what I was experiencing and only remember bits and pieces.
There is that. You know, if you're too young, like I don't specifically remember much when I was 3.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure from memory we were in economy. Went while we were away, but I don't specifically remember the flight too much. So
yeah.
Cool.
Rosie says, has anyone in your family ever invented something to do with aviation? Yes, they invented the wheel. No, I'm kidding. No, not that I can think of.
No, not who. My family was. I don't want to say they were backward, but let's just say I was the first one in my family to either own a motor car or a driver's license.
Yep.
My parents were all very much public transport and stay at home type of thing. I don't think they even went to New Zealand till after Dad retired.
Yeah. See, same with me. I haven't travelled abroad yet, so
yeah.
But they were, it's not that they were anti-transport. It's just they didn't feel the need.
Yeah, they were just happy where they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I'll
go
everywhere.
Yeah.
Closest thing to anything invented in aviation on my side would be Dad's involvement in the frequent flyer program with Qantas. So that's what Dad's role was. He was in the IT department.
Yeah.
And he was responsible for a lot of the frequent flyer stuff.
Yeah. See, that's cool.
In Qantas. So, you know, back in TAA, moving into Australia and then into Qantas as the various takeovers happened. He was, that was part of. That was most of what he did, and the ironic part is that once he got made redundant, he went for a job with the contracting call center for Qantas Frequent Flyer, and ended up getting the sack from them.
Oh no!
Well, not the sack, but they at his 3 months they chose not to continue. Citing that he didn't fit in with the culture.
Oh, okay.
What Dad had told us was actually happening was they didn't like how much he knew. Yeah, it was a DOS-based system, and and he would change.
That's gone back a while.
He'd change the colours of the screen to suit what he was used to working with, because obviously they had, they might have black and white, whereas I think he used to use a blue and black,
more calming on the eyes.
Is what he used to use. When you're looking at it, 8 hours a day, you don't want something that's going to burn into you.
Exactly.
And every time your supervisor would come around, she'd be like, "You can't be messing with those sorts of things. You're going to break it." And Dad's like, "I wrote most of this.
I know how to do it." Yeah.
So we think that the supervisor was actually just a little bit threatened by him. So,
maybe.
Unfortunate, but when he had all that knowledge, he could have kept working for who knows how much longer. He wasn't quite ready to retire at that point, but is what it is.
Yeah.
But that's probably the closest thing anything in my family's come to inventing for aviation.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it's a good thing to have, I think.
Yeah.
Sadi says, Melbourne Flyer, have you gotten any yo-yos yet?
Thank you for reminding me. No, I haven't been to get yo-yos yet.
I will remind you.
You went shopping today and you didn't get any.
I'm going to put them on the Coles list right now. Because, look, as with everyone, the Coles, the phone rules the world. So if it's not on the shopping list, it doesn't get gotten.
Yeah.
But I will put it on there now.
Ooh, I'm going through trying to find some more questions.
We got more questions there, folks.
Mrs. Dashcam. Yes. Do you have a preference between commercial aviation or military aviation?
Commercial for me.
Yep.
Yeah, military is too niche.
I love the tech of the military.
Yeah.
But it's for the solid engineering behind it, the commercial will win every day for me.
Same. Do we have here?
What do we have here?
What do we have here? The InPlaneSight Melbourne Flyer podcast.
That's pretty what it is. Yeah, weathers didn't suit a show for the InPlaneSight boys.
No. Thought we jump on and do a little bit of a Q&A.
Yeah.
Just explain a bit about what we're at and who we are.
Yeah, and promote that we're also going to Melbourne soon.
That's right, you are.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, 15th to the 18th of October. We'll be over there. Join guys.
Awesome.
So we're looking forward to that one as well.
That'd be good. But no, this is a great opportunity for anyone to ask us questions
Yeah.
like they are. So, you know, we're here to help and provide information where we can.
That's it. Rosie also says, if you ever come across Eye in the Sky cockpit audio video recorder, it was invented by my dad's cousin's company over the top helicopters.
Ah, awesome.
I seem to remember Rosie mentioning something about that in a past show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that is significant.
Yeah, that's it. That
No
is
other word for it.
No, that's awesome.
All right. Sadie says, is the new title InPlaneSight?
InPlaneSight.
I can't see a pool out there.
Pool's down that way.
that
a bit.
way.
Down that way?
Yeah, down
Okay.
that way a bit. Trust me, my kids know where it is.
We'll have to go for a swim a bit later on.
No, thank you.
Dale Small says, this is cool. Should do it a little bit more often, perhaps.
Well, that's it. Like we could even do this over Discord,
Yeah,
couldn't we? Yeah,
we could definitely.
So because you can do the video and the audio
Yep.
on Discord, so
Yep.
you know we could jump on at home and you could jump on and we could
Make it work.
Yeah, put a show together
For sure.
2 or 3 times a year would go down well. I
Yeah.
reckon.
Yeah.
Mrs. Dashcam says, is there a plane you miss seeing at your local airport? Could be older or maybe it just doesn't fly there at the moment.
707.
707?
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to love them.
I don't mind the 717s.
Yeah, 717's all right. Particular aircraft that I miss seeing. Probably,
Anything Ansett.
you miss all the answers.
All the Ansets were great.
Yeah,
Just even the livery.
I'd say the passenger 767s.
Yep.
Obviously, we get the odd, we get the once a day freighter for
Yeah.
once or twice DHL freighters. But
Yeah.
seeing passenger 767s operating still, the roar of the engine.
Be interesting, I think, to see a passenger BAE 146 again too.
I remember seeing them as a kid.
Yeah, they were. I'd see them occasionally in and
Yep.
out of Essendon.
Someone put a video up a couple of months ago about flying on the 146 passengers.
What, the current?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a company somewhere overseas that still uses them as...
that would be nice.
Noel Phillips. I'm
Was it
pretty
Noel
sure
Phillips?
Oh, yeah, I
in
remember.
South America.
Yeah.
In his north to south trek.
Yeah.
I think it was the last southern point of South America.
Yeah, down into Patagonia.
Yeah, they were running a BAE 146 passenger. Yeah,
And there's also a mock-up in the South Australian Aviation Museum of a 146
right,
with a few
yes.
seats as well.
gotta try and get it across there at some
Have to
point.
go check that out as well.
With the
Well,
weather,
if the rain's up tomorrow, what are you doing?
at the moment, no plans for tomorrow. No, so yeah, could
Well,
potentially.
if the weather's good, we're going to try and stream.
Yes,
If
that's
the
our
weather
plan.
is not so good, maybe up to the museum.
Yeah. Maybe we should ask the museum if we can do a live stream tour
Yeah, that'd be nice.
while we're up there. Just walk around with the
Yep.
show going.
That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
Got a GoPro and the 360 cam.
Yeah.
Could work.
Watch this space.
Yeah. Raymond Ray says, when are we going to have a get-together like Sid Squad does?
What's that? What sort of get together?
Oh,
Go somewhere and just everyone catch up, have a lunch or a dinner or whatever.
Yeah, look, you know, I have thought about something that we could organise it as something. I was actually thinking of joining the Sid Squad trip to Auckland.
Yep.
Until I saw the dates and went, biggest work day of the year.
did you?
Yeah. Biggest work day of the year.
Sounds like I won't be going either.
Yeah.
No, look, it's definitely something that's been on my mind since I saw Sid Squad do their one to Christchurch and to Hobart. I'm like,
Aren't in a position where we're big enough to do like a trip like that.
yeah.
That being said, everyone is always more than welcome to come join us when we're live streaming at the airport.
And that's it, yeah.
Come down, say good day, grab some stickers, have a Tim Tam.
Yep.
You know, everyone welcome. But yeah, going overseas.
Having a thought here.
This is dangerous. When thoughts, it's dangerous.
How would we go if at some stage across the warm and weather
Yep.
we look at doing a flight
our excursion to Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We come over here, do a
do a morning flight over.
I'll take you down to Cafe de Villiers for lunch. There you go.
No. We'll do a stream from here.
Yeah.
Do a joint stream from here. Or anyone who wants to come along with us to come and join in.
Yeah.
And then fly back late afternoon, evening.
Could do.
Oh, watch this space. We'll
yeah, it's all right. It's something we'll think about.
Yeah, the three of us will have a bit of a chat in the background and see what we can nut out.
Robert says, meet the ducks, meet the boys, and munch on the Tim Tams.
Yeah, sounds like a perfect plan, eh?
No, that'd be awesome.
We'll hire a 25-seater from Avis or Budget or something and drive it around.
Well, I can do that.
Yeah, you and I can both drive those. So,
Mrs. Dashcam says, did you ever get to fly into the Kayatak Airport with its checkerboard?
yes. When
No.
I was 3.5, yes,
Yep.
we went to Hong Kong. So that would have been into Kayatak. Again, I don't remember. I do have a vague memory of sitting in a window of the hotel building,
Yep.
which was just off the flight path, and watching the 747s come in over the building.
Yeah.
I have a vague memory of it, but obviously I'm really now stretching the boat to get back that far. But yeah, we flew in and out of Kayatak, so it would have been off the checkerboard approach.
Yeah.
And
See, that would have been cool.
Now, Kai Yin has asked, how did you meet Melbourne Flyer and InPlaneSight?
Well, here we
Yeah,
go.
this
Here's
is
a
a
story.
story.
Let me tell this one. Well, I was finishing work one day and saw a live stream pop up on YouTube, and it was like broadcasting live airport. And I was like, well, somebody's on my turf. I've got him a message in the chat, and I was like, hey, glad to see you're in my area. I'll come down, say good day, and meet you. And Tim was just telling me the other day, as soon as I sent him a message saying, oh, I'll come down to meet you. Crap at his dad. He
pack it a little bit.
yeah, he didn't know what to expect, if I was going to be surf or whatever. But you know what? It was the best thing to meet, because we've a good friendship between InPlaneSight and Melbourne Flyer.
Very much so, yeah.
And, you know, it's the same. But it's at the point where we can travel to each other's states. We can put on shows from the airports, and we invite each other on. So,
And with this one, we've actually melded the equipment.
yeah.
Yeah, just to get it.
It was so bad. I don't know if it was the internet connection or if it was my internet outside, but I'm using Tim's internet, but I'm using my hardware.
But
yeah,
certainly very glad.
JP Mac Aviation, if you could afford it at the time, I'd come over from New Zealand to join that trip.
All right. Asking, what do you do for work, Melbourne Flyer?
I run a traffic management company, so I'm sure people have seen the vehicle in the background. So
Yep. I can see it right.
Technically retired.
Yeah.
Mick helps me out with bits and pieces here.
I go home on Wednesday, and Thursday I'm off to Camp Point. My new vehicle that I got last December has got nearly 36,000 Ks on it.
It was
14.
Brand new.
Okay, brand new.
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah,
from
it was
the dealer.
brand new car.
Yeah. Gee,
Estate.
that's awesome.
So
Very cool. Not many.
nice to see we've got 53 people watching.
Beautiful.
Especially considering we haven't featured a single aeroplane.
No, pretty gloomy out there. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I remember when I first met Mick and Tim, I stole Tim's part.
Yeah, back when we used to solely do, and they got closed for a while. We obviously moved to T4. Complicated for us to set up over at Ops Road. The fence is still a problem, and with primarily, once the light's gone, the airport, You saw that once the sun goes down, everything turns into a silhouette from Ops Road.
Pretty much game over, isn't it? Yeah.
But looking forward to this new visitor centre viewing area that Melbourne Airport's building. So, that's about 2 years away.
Yeah, that hopefully will be up in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
And from the bit we've heard from the designers, they're looking at a raised platform area, either as a mound or as a built-up platform.
That'd be awesome.
An amenities building.
Yep.
At the site, so that there's no more dashing off down to the local Macca's to go to the loo or get a coffee.
Very good.
They're talking about possible cafes and everything in there.
Wow.
So, which won't be open 24/7 at this stage. They're talking about the cafes will sort of be business-ish hours, but the amenities, they're aiming for those to be 24/7, proper toilets.
And obviously with modern design, they're also they need to come up with a design that's suitable for disabled people too. So we'll be looking at gentler ramps. And possibly
cater for everyone.
Whereas at the moment, Ops Road, if you try to get out there with a wheelchair at the moment, you just like we tip the poor person over.
It's just gravel road.
It's a little lumpy, put it that way.
It was a little bit better for a little bit after they handed it back after the reconstruction of the road, but it's still not perfect.
Still pretty bad. Blue Dog says, what do they do for work? You're going to keep getting little dropouts. Tim works in traffic management.
Yes, I run a traffic management company, have done for, 12 years now. So.
And I work in hospitality.
Yep. Yeah, we blame you.
I got him involved in traffic many years ago, and he hasn't looked back.
Well, that's it.
Cow's in the chat, and he says, "How are you and the family doing?"
G'day, Cow. We're doing well. Yes, enjoying our time over here.
Perfect. Cow in Melbourne Flyer site.
Yes,
funny about that.
That's actually our.
It's our group chat name.
Is our group chat on Facebook.
Yeah.
So maybe we should call the show the In Melbourne Flyer Site show.
Yes. Ooh, need to make a title for that. Anyone else got any questions? If not, I guess.
We'll start wrapping up. It's 7:15 now.
7:45.
Yeah. Been going for a little over an hour.
Yes, hour and.
There you go.
If you've got a question, quickly whack it in the chat.
Oh, there's John hanging on my glass of wine.
The wine emoticons, yes.
Blue Dog 10, when will Canberra lift their sensitive paranoid no filming room? I can't see it happening.
No.
Well, no, I can see it happening when they take the Adelaide base out.
There's a lot of security concerns there, unfortunately, because you've got the actual RAF base there as well as the VIP services.
I think it's primarily the VIP services that they have issue with, because you can film around Amberley, you can film around Richmond, you can film around most of the bases, but Canberra,
home of the PM,
hard no. You just cannot do it if you're found doing it. I don't know what the penalties are, but it'll be a butt kicking to start with.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So
it's not worth it.
No, we asked the question.
A lot of times it's a case of seek forgiveness rather than permission, but not in this case.
No, not in this one.
Not when you're talking Defence Force.
No. Robert says, stick around, sticker merchandise. Yeah, we got some stickers to give away.
You got stickers.
Always welcome to come on down and say g'day, grab some stickers.
That's it, yeah. Same with us. You're more than welcome. You see us streaming, you're more than welcome to come and grab a sticker and a key tag.
Yes.
So I've got to get you onto the key tags, don't I?
Yes, I don't know. Yeah, we looked at them. Maybe we'll get some soon. Nathaniel says, InPlaneSight, promise I'm hoping to get to do plane spotting next week when you are streaming. Well, you're more than welcome to come out. It just depends on weather, as you've seen today.
All right, and Rosie Matthews, would you like to come to New Zealand and do a stream at either Auckland or Wellington?
Would love to.
Yeah. It's on the bucket
time
list.
And money.
Yeah, absolutely would love to. again, watch this space.
Yep. Alyssa says, can InPlaneSight do an event at a Chura hotel in the airport? We probably could, but it would probably be costly. It's probably not something which we're in a position to fund at the moment, I don't think.
Yeah, that's, everyone's got to remember that we are small hobby channels.
Yeah.
We're not Sid Squad size, OPM size. We do this in our own time when we can.
Yeah.
And a lot of our own money goes into putting these shows on. So, we appreciate everyone's support, even just tuning in today, liking today's show, being subscribed, helps the channels grow. More people to come and watch as well.
That's it.
So, share it around.
Yep. Dave, she says, Tim, how much is it to renew your TC ticket? Now, I was told it's nearly $3,000 in Melbourne.
Renew is not that expensive. New people going for their tickets, it's about $3,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Renewing, I think, is about 1,000. Depends on what category you go for now. So it's no longer just the two qualifications of holding the stop bat and setting up the plans. It's now also, which category of roads do you want to work on? And it's gotten so much more complicated. But renew about 1,000. New people, about $3,000 not far off. If you go for all 3 or all 5 tickets now. So,
wow, there you go.
Yes.
Sounds a bit different to our Adelaide times when I used to do traffic control.
Yeah, unfortunately, Adelaide, I think, has followed suit with Victoria with the new training scheme. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's similar sort of pricing over here.
Wow. Another question here from JP Mac Aviation. I have a question. Is Carolyn the best mod in Australia?
Hands down at the very least, yes. If not number one, has to be one of the best.
She is well deserved of the title super mod.
Love you, Carolyn. You do an awesome job behind the scenes.
Absolutely, she does, yeah.
Hands down.
Bye 006 is asking, what's on your equipment wish list apart from your own personal satellite internet constellation?
Also saw Tim on Dennis Bunnick's A321 XLR video. Did you grab one of those free suitcases from Qantas?
Okay, I didn't see Dennis has got his out yet. Ours is not far away. I did have some technical issues with editing, so that delayed the video a bit. And yes, you
did.
I'll leave it at that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was one of the perks of being on the media flight. Yeah. So.
All right.
When it comes to equipment, anything internet based to make it better.
Yeah,
surely.
For us right now is the
camera,
the upgrade to the Sony.
Yep.
It's high on our list. That is it was meant to be our next purchase. It got superseded by a camera for the Qantas trip.
Yep.
So we have a new flight reviews video, new camera for that. But it's next on the list is of major equipment anyway for us is the Sony. And I agree, absolutely. Anything internet related, anything to try and improve internet. So possibly looking at the internet bonding.
Yep.
I know you said it's expensive. I haven't really looked into it much. I know about the concept. So for those that don't know, internet bonding is where you take multiple internet connections, usually from different providers, to give you a bit more coverage.
Yep.
And it automatically sends it through as one feed. So you have one connection to the internet, but it's realistically pushing it out through multiple different services at the same time to try and minimize dropout.
Yeah.
So
sorry, I'm just trying to.
That'd probably be fairly high on my list of things to at least investigate.
Yeah.
But talking to you, Pete, you said it was fairly expensive. Not something I've looked into the pricing of just yet.
Sure. Rosie says, thanks for tonight's Q&A, Pete, Mick and Tim.
Oh, more than welcome. Thank you for being part of it.
All right. Well, we will probably look at wrapping up as we're running out of questions. Raymond Rowe, I would love to do Lanting on your channel and talk about my experiences in the industry.
Yeah, Ray spent a lot of time working for Ansett.
Yep.
I've known Ray for, God, how long have I known you, Ray? 40 years?
Yeah.
But through a common hobby rather than through aviation.
Yeah.
But, I've known him for pretty well that long. But he's been nearly 30 years, I think, working for Qantas, 28 years, something like that.
Yeah. Long time.
So he'd have a story or two.
Oh,
I reckon.
yeah. Carolyn says, thanks, everyone. You're all awesome. Not as awesome as you.
No, we don't hold a candle to you, girl. You are the best.
That's it. Lachlan's Flight Radar. Tim, how do media flights come about? Do you book to get on one, or do you have to go to the airlines or reach out with an invite?
Reach out directly. So I had been in contact with Qantas regarding the 321, anything to do with the 321 from pretty much when it landed in the country.
Yep.
I reached out to the Qantas media team and just sort of said, hey, this is who I am. This is what we do. Any opportunities around the 321 would be very interested in being part of. So, and be pushy, but not pushy.
Yeah.
Keep reminding them every now and then, but don't be in their inbox every day.
Yeah. We're still here, guys.
Yeah, we're still waiting to hear from you.
Yeah, if they give you a timeline of, we'll let you know in a week, and you don't hear anything, then just sort of reach out. It's like, hey, just touching base. Yeah. Always be courteous. Don't ever be entitled. It's got to be one of the biggest things is, you're asking for something from them. Yeah. And never expect anything. No. I didn't expect anything to come. And when the offer to be on this flight was put out there.
When he rang me
You're
up.
pleasantly surprised.
When he rang me up, it was like someone had hit him in the face with a fish. He just sounded like it.
Yeah, I was quite stunned that,
they said yes.
Because it wasn't even, can I go on the first flight? My thing was, any opportunity, even just to film it, even just while I was in Melbourne, get the opportunity to go for a walk around, maybe on the ground, have a look at the aircraft, have a look through the cabin, and that was sort of all I was really expecting. And then when they're like, we could get you on the first Sydney, Melbourne, Sydney, I'm like, and back to Sydney.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
I thought, that just one way me to Melbourne.
Then you have to find your own way home or something.
And then the very pleasant surprise of Thursday morning seeing business class on the southbound flight. That was wow. Yeah. And to Qantas's credit, was actually quite surprising. Was up in business class was primarily social media. Yeah. So we had the likes of Paul Stewart, Aviation. He was sitting next to me. We had Kurt from Sid Squad. Yep. We had who else? We had Alpha Charlie Photography. Yes, was on board as well.
No, Alpha Charlie.
Yeah. But even like Dennis Bunnock was down the back.
Wow.
Which I was kind of surprised about that. Like it was more streamers that got put up the front. Yeah. I don't know if Dennis was there representing his YouTube channel or his travel agency. Yeah. Because I know he runs his own travel agency. So,
well, considering it was a media flight, maybe
could have been both. It was probably both. He was probably there representing both. But it was quite nice to see that they put sort of the smaller social media over mainstream media.
Yeah.
So
which is good.
Yeah, we were having conversations on board that Qantas is now very streamer and online content friendly. Yeah. Whereas previously they very heavily, mainstream media was key. Yeah. We might give the crumbs to the social medias and the YouTubes. So
but I think a lot of that came from the top down.
Sure.
Some preconceived ideas that were in the old senior management that have since been superseded. Yeah. And they're now starting to recognise that the likes of streaming influencers on TikTok and that, it can have a big influence.
Big impact, yeah.
They can have on the perception.
Sure.
As of lately, Qantas could do with all the help they can get. They really, stepped on their own feet a number of times. Yeah. And were somewhat publicly humiliated, I think. And I think they're rebuilding a brand. So they'll take whatever they can. And good on them for embracing the modern media.
Yeah. That was one of the conversations we were actually having on board as a online community on the flight down was, okay, mainstream media might get technically more views. Yeah. The views that Qantas is after.
Yeah.
No. You know, who sits down and watches the 6 o'clock news?
Exactly.
Bluntly, the older generations.
Well, you think about it as well,
No,
though.
I don't.
Not you, but I know my parents do. I know they sit there. I know they watch the 6 o'clock news every night.
No.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, you know, a lot of people are travelling home from work to get a chance to see that either. And they're going to turn to social media.
And that's it. And that's where I think Qantas is realising.
Very well said.
Right, can we kill that camera for a minute or two?
Yep. On that note, though, I think we'll start wrapping up. But big thank you to everyone who has been in the chat today. Really do appreciate that. Sorry we weren't out doing an aviation show today, but we thought we'd come in here regardless and do a little bit of a Q&A question.
We wanted to put something out.
Yeah.
So that people could say, yeah, we've been entertained today.
Yeah, exactly.
And hopefully you have.
Yeah.
If you've got questions still, we can look at doing another one like this.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it over Discord or something in the future, and we can definitely do it more times if you have more questions to ask.
Yep, and in the meantime, if you have questions, obviously you can reach out to us on social media.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got the InPlaneSight contact on Instagram and Facebook.
Yep.
Same as us. I actually just today relaunched our Melbourne Flyer Facebook.
Oh, fantastic.
Page. I've given up on waiting for Meta to reinstate our pages.
Yeah.
So facebook.com/Melbourne Flyer AUS.
Perfect.
So I had to add the S
Yep.
because we used to be AU. And our Instagram I've changed as well. Instead of it being our backup account now, it's just the main. So it's on Instagram, Melbourne Flyer AUS.
Perfect. Dale Small says this was really neat. Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
Happy for coming along.
Yep. On that note, we're going to end. Thank you very much.
All right.
We will.
Thanks for putting this together, Pete.
My pleasure.
We've thoroughly enjoyed it.
We finally got it up and running. So
oh, what a saga, eh?
Took a little bit, but
it did.
That's what we're saying. Technology